Hello guys, I'm Belzebel, the Sun Queen, and I play on Silver. This video is for you who just downloaded the game and can't decide what server to play on. I know a lot of you ask this question a lot. I see in Pros Discord people asking, what's the difference between gold and silver? What server should I play on? So because of that, I decided to make a video. So if you want to know the difference between silver and gold, please watch the video until the end and like the video too, so that helps me and helps you, helps the community, helps everyone. So let's go. I'll be hunting Mimikyu while I record this video. I hope you don't mind. Um, let's just go. So you're probably wondering if there is a difference game-wise, and the answer to that is no. Either in gold and silver you get the same legendaries, the story is the same, everything is the same. But if everything is the same, you might be wondering, why are there two servers then? Well, it's because the server is limited to a number of players online. The limit is 1,825 people online in each server. So because of that, they had to create more servers since we had more than that playing. I remember when there is only one server, the red server. It was a long time ago. You'd have to wait around 20 minutes to 2 hours in queue just to log in. And if you were AFK for a long time, you'd disconnect and have to wait again in the queue. It was terrible. So they created another server later on, which was the blue server. So the new players would join, and some of the red players would also transfer to blue because since it was a new server, less people would be there and less time they would have to wait in queue. Things are more smooth in blue, so yeah, it was very balanced when they were just red and blue because new players would join blue and old players from red would also transfer to blue, so it was almost the same amount of players in both servers. We would still have more in red because it's an older server, so people who were playing who had like more time invested to the game would still be there because they had more stuff in there. They didn't want to start on another server. So yeah, and but it still was we'd still have to wait in queue for both servers. And that's why they created the third server, which is the yellow server. And once the yellow server was created, there was no more queues, so everything was much better with the three servers. And again, new players would join the yellow server. Some people from blue and red would start over in yellow because it's less players, so less lag and less server crash, things like that. So red had more players since he was the oldest server, and yellow had less players since he was the newest server. The difference between all three servers was just the community, PvP meta, and the economy. Game-wise, they were all the same. So after some time, the developers of the game were able to increase the maximum number of players online in a server. They could reduce the servers into two again and still not have queue to log on. So that's why silver and gold were created. Hopefully one day we will end up in only one server, so everything will be cool. Everybody's gonna be able to play in the same, community server. But I think it's gonna take a long time for that to happen. But yeah, when they did that, when they created silver and gold, they gave us an option to transfer the servers. So if you were from the old servers, you could choose if you wanted to go to silver or gold. I was from blue, and I remember going to silver because I was in a guild. I'm still in the guild, which is No Mercy. So we all went to silver. We decided just to go silver. Actually, a lot of people from red and blue decided to transfer to silver, and the ones from yellow went to gold. That's why we have a lot more players in silver than gold. I don't know why the decision was like that. I think a lot of people from red and blue wanted to go to the same server so they could compete PvP wise, um, the guilds. I think they just knew each other and they wanted to be in the same server. I think that was the reason. And since most of the yellow community was new players, I guess they didn't really knew blue and red that much, so why would they join them? So they went to gold. I think that was the reason. So what's the difference between silver and gold? I would say, as I said before, game-wise, there is no difference. Legendaries are the same, the story is the same, the mechanic is the same, everything is the same. However, as I said before, community is different, and the economy and PvP matter too, because community influences everything. So, yeah, let's start with community. So Silver is a lot more active than Gold because it has more players. On Silver, you'll find more players hosting events, more active chats, more competitivity in PvP, more people selling and buying stuff. So Silver is more active for sure. There are also more YouTubers and streamers like me on Silver, and we host giveaways, events, things like that. And I noticed they don't do that a lot in Gold. A lot of people complain when they watch my stream and they are from Gold. They're like, people never stream or give away good things for Gold. I guess, I don't know why, but the streamers from Gold, they transferred to Silver because they wanted to collab with streamers from Silver. So Gold ended up not having any streamers at all. And that's really sad. So if you are a streamer and you wanna if you're starting to play the game now and you want to stream, I think it'd be better if you do that on gold because then there would be no competition for you. People would follow you mostly for giveaways. It's kind of, weird in the beginning to think about that, like people only sub to you because you're hosting giveaways. But then they will start liking you and, they will watch the stream for you and not for the giveaways. At least that's how I like to think. Um, but yeah, I don't see why people would just, as a streamer, transfer to silver. It's not worth it because you're losing, you know, free views, free subs or followers. But that's the thing. If you are not a streamer, if you want to participate on streams and giveaways, events like that, I think in silver is just much better because of that, because the streamers are all in silver. In PvP wise, it's also easier to ladder in gold because there's less people playing gold, so it's less competitive. I remember there was like a huge difference between the top 25 in silver and the top 25 in gold. Um, in silver, usually you need 450 rating to get to top 25, and in gold, it's actually around 390, 400. You don't need to PvP a lot to be in the ladder in gold. So if you're new to PvP and you just wanna, chill, not be addicted in the game, not stress out, I would recommend you go gold just for that. But if you're crazy, you're competitive, you wanna challenge yourself, silver is the way. So now let's talk about economy. I noticed things in silver are more expensive than gold. Coin capsule and reroll tickets are about the same price in both servers. Coin capsule are between 400 and 400k, while rerolls are between 700 and 800k in both servers. But the real difference is the Pokemon prices. I went to Gold to ask how much they would sell or buy a 25 plus HP Fire or Grass Protein Greninja, and they said around 3 to 5 mil. I was a bit surprised because it's much more expensive in silver. And like it wasn't just one person who told me that, it was a lot of people were saying that 3 to 5 mil. Interesting. So I went to silver to ask the same question, and they said completely distinct prices. Some said 6 mil, someone else said 15 mil, and another person said 50 mil. So like the prices in silver are very unbalanced. And I think it's because, since silver is very, a lot of people from red and blue went to silver, so there are more old players playing on silver, which already knows how to grind money, and they've been doing that for a long time. So there are a lot of collectors in silver who just, you know, do bosses, make money to collect a lot of money and buy epic Pokemon for huge for a huge amount of price, and just to not use it, just to have it there. People do that. I don't know why. But I don't think that happens a lot in gold. Maybe it does, but not that I know. Some people really overpay Pokemon in silver, and I don't get it. I don't know why they do that. So, in my opinion, the economy in gold is much better, more balanced, more, friendly for people who just want to play the game and not unhealthily play it to be addicted and not pay the bills in the end of the month. So yeah, I'm just saying this because I don't think you should pay more than 5 mil in a Pokemon. I don't know why people are doing this. Why they're ruining the economy like this. But yeah, so in economy, I think gold is much better. Even if you're a noob, if you're experienced player, it's just better. The economy in gold is just better. Now, before I move on to the last topic, if you think this video is being helpful, please share to your friends that are also starting the game now, or to people you see asking what server to play on. This will help me and the community. So you have nothing to lose by doing that. Just go help me and the community, of course. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more helpful content too. If you like this, you probably will like my guides as well for events, future events. Who knows? So subscribe just, you know, to be informed. So anyway, finally, let's talk about PvP meta. So for those who don't know, I'm a PvP player and I play Sun teams most of the time. But like a big part of my viewers are from Gold and I play on Silver. And some people tell me that there are a lot of Gold players who play Sun teams just like me, which is very ironic because in Silver they don't. I mean, there are some players who do, but it's not really meta. But it was a few months ago. Maybe it changed in Gold. I remember a lot of people were playing Sun in Gold. I remember this. But I logged on Gold again recently and I asked what's the PvP meta there, and they said the Storm and Rain. Well, it was, not only one person said that, it was many people. So I guess it's true. And if it's true, it's a bit different from Silver. And I'm glad because if they were still playing Rain with Mega Charizard Y out, that would be really strange. Because Mega Charizard Y just really destroys any weather team. I guess. And also there is no Swampert yet, Mega Swampert, so why would they be using Rain right now? It's just a little weird to think that Gold still play Rain a lot as like meta. Silver is turning to be more, you know, different. Like they're playing many different things, which is something I like. In Silver they are playing Stall, Hyper Offensive, less people are playing Rain and Sand. I see a lot of Kamis, which is Landoros, Landoros and what's the other one? There is one more. I forgot the name. Tornadoes. Yes, that one. Um, there is also Caesar, Gyarados, Venusaur being the most mega used in both servers. As I said, some people are also using Charizard Y. I see some Gardevoir, Galades. I don't see much more other than that. I mean, of course, there are more people playing, not meta stuff, but this is just what the meta is. I'm just pointing the most used ones. But remember, I'm posting this video on October 27. Only the first mega wave is out, so depending on the date you're watching it, the meta is a little bit different. So don't complain in the comments if you are watching the future. This is the meta right now, so that's what I'm talking about right now. But anyway, the meta is always gonna be different in silver and gold because the players are different. The community is different, so yeah, the meta is gonna be different. That's just obvious. But the other thing is, reaching top 25 is different too in silver and gold. As I said before, in silver there are more players, so you need to play more to get top 25. And in gold we have less players, so you don't need to play as much as in silver, which can be a good thing depending on what type of person you are. So if you're more competitive, you probably want to play on silver. If you're more chill, you want to play on gold. And that's it. So to conclude, silver player base is more active while gold is more chill and balanced. So if you're looking for a more active community and participate on pro streamers, events and giveaways, more competitivity in PvP, go for silver. If you want a more chill community, balanced economy, and less chaotic PvP ladder, just go for gold. There is no wrong and right answer. Both servers are good. It all depends on your personality, what type of player you are. And I hope this video helps you to decide what server to play on. If you choose silver, we might see each other in game. If you choose gold, you can still watch my videos and stream. And remember, toxic people exist everywhere. Silver, gold, streets, church. You can run from them, but they will always exist. And the best way to get rid of them is with love. Thanks for watching. Bye.